Novelty Health Shine.
Hello everybody, I am Dr. Vaishali Chaudhary. I am heading the Department of Cloud9 Hospital Reproductive Medicine and I am giving you greetings today for World IVF Day. I remember this journey of IVF. For me, it began in 1994 or 1993 I would say, when I took admission for my MD examination, MD course in Sassoon General Hospital. Let me also tell you one very funny story. Maza Janma means I was born in Sassoon Hospital and my mother had to face a lot of troubles when she was delivering me. So she used to always tell me that I want you to become a gynecologist so that you can help women who have been in distress and not suffer like me. And Maza Bhagya, I'm so lucky that I got to study in the same college, in the same labor room where I was born. And I helped so many women deliver their babies. But I realized that when I was doing my post-graduation, I had a fascination for reproductive medicine. त्या काळी इन्फर्टिलिटीसाठी फार काही ट्रीटमेंट्स अवेलेबल नव्हत्या. In 1992-93, hardly anything was being done. And all the other doctors were interested in other patients where there was, uterus निकालने का surgery है या laparoscopy थोड़ा थोड़ा आ रहा था. So all people were interested in those things and I was interested in infertility. Then I realized that when I was studying this subject that no, I really like this subject. So I decided that I will go ahead with my further education in this field. At the same time, I was realizing that there were not many centers in India who were teaching these things. So I realized that I have to go abroad to learn. But I didn't have so much money. I took up a loan only for my studies and I reached Cleveland Hospital. And I was really lucky because I found an Indian embryology head, Dr. Neena Desai. And she was such a gem. She helped me understand the fine things about human biology, human embryology. It was so fascinating to see embryos growing and they were doing such a good job. They were so organized and I studied there and I thought that I must go back and start something like this in my own city. I came back and I persuaded my senior teacher that we should start this kind of an IVF center. And there my journey began in 2002. I first started with learning in how I can set up an IVF center, and I looked for centers here, and today is Guru Purnima, so I must take their name. Dr. Sanjeev Khurd was one of the best persons. He guided me so well. Dr. Avinash Fadnis, in whose center I could go and learn so many things. And then I started my own center in Bhosri, that was a suburb of Pune. And Dr. Ravindra Kulkarni and me myself both working together. And even that first urine pregnancy test that we got with our IVF baby, that was in 2003. I was so happy, I can't tell you. I felt like I was, on the moon. That I have created a baby in an embryo alive in the IVF lab. I think we are always, we always think that creativity is something so great. But I don't think there is any creation that is better than creating a human life. In those days, I remember doing IVF came with its own stigma. There were so many couples, even they used to tell ki we will do this IVF, madam, because we so desperately want this child, but please don't let our family members know that this is a IVF pregnancy. There were lots of myths, lots of misunderstandings, and we were trying to first make them understand that the baby that is going to be born is going to be a normal baby. We were all learning from our mistakes. We were all struggling, getting the success rates. We were also facing some complications that we don't see nowadays, like for example ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome. It used to be a nightmare, but now the science and technology has developed so much, and there are 9 million babies which are walking on this planet Earth thanks to IVF. So as Guru Purnima hai, and I consider Patrick Steptoe and Dr. Robert Edwards, who created the first IVF baby, Louis Brown, who was born on 25th July and whose birthday we celebrate as World IVF Day and also as the Embryologist Day. So माझं त्या टीचर्सना आणि त्या लोकांना माझे प्रणाम, कारण त्यांनी जो रस्ता दाखवला त्या रस्त्यावर आज आपण चालून इतक्या सगळ्या कपल्सना जो जॉय देतोय तो अवर्णनीय आहे. आणि जेव्हा आम्हाला प्रेग्नन्सी मिळते, जेव्हा त्या पालकांच्या चेहऱ्यावरचा आनंद आम्ही पाहतो, तो आम्हाला अगदी शब्दात सुद्धा वर्णन करता येत नाही. आणि असं वाटतं की येस, आय एम इन द राईट जॉब अँड आय एम डुईंग माय वर्क अँड इट इज गिविंग मी सो मच जॉय, सो मच, इट्स माय पॅशन टू हेल्प couples realize their dream of parenthood and become mothers and fathers and create families. There are a lot of these couples who are facing not only medical problems but social problems, because in our country infertility is still taken as a stigma. So when I decided that I wanted to specialize in this field, I thought that I should take the best degree, and so I applied for a PhD. And I was so fortunate that I got a teacher like Professor Ian Cook from University of Sheffield, who read and reread and corrected my thesis, which was on female infertility and ultrasound, and he corrected and he helped me actually write, because I was not even aware of how a thesis is written. And Professor Sambre, who was my guide, and Dr. Ian Cook, who was my examiner, they helped me build this journey of getting a specialization in this field. And the University of Pune, they insisted that infertility is not only a medical problem, it is a social problem. So you must take help of a social scientist also when you are studying these women. So I had to take help of Dr. Hemant Apte from KEM Hospital, who is a social scientist, an anthropologist, and he guided me to take interviews, understand social problems, how to make the people talk, how to take interviews, how to fill the questionnaires. And then I realized that these women are really suffering, because infertility is a problem where they cannot even express their sorrow. It is a little private issue, and if a person has, like say, cancer, or a person has some other medical illness, there will be a lot of sympathy generated towards that patient. But infertility is something that they want to hide. They don't want to even come out with their problem. And here it is our role as doctors, not only as medical scientists and medical people, but also as psychologists. So we have to understand their pain, their suffering, and we have to motivate them, inspire them. So माझा ह्या दिवसानिमित्त सर्व लोकांना एवढाच संदेश किंवा रिक्वेस्ट आहे की प्लीज डोंट जज इनफर्टिलिटी पेशंट्स. दे हॅव देअर ओन सफरिंग, अँड समटाइम्स वी आर टू इन्क्विजिटिव्ह, आस्किंग मग काय झालं, मग डॉक्टरकडे गेली का, मग पाळी आली का, मग हे औषधं घे, मग तिकडे जाऊन येते का, मग ह्यांचं. सो प्लीज डोंट गिव्ह युअर सजेशन्स अनलेस यू आर आस्क्ड फॉर. ऑल दे नीड इज अ पेशंट हिअरिंग. गिव्ह देम अ पेशंट हिअरिंग. Just tell them that you will be available to them when they need you. And for example, if there is a couple who's doing a secondary infertility patient, त्यांचं एक छोटं बाळ किंवा एखादं मूल आहे घरी आणि they want to go to the doctor, so what you can do is that you can help them looking after the baby and help them that way. But just being over inquisitive and giving unwanted suggestions, and that can be really increasing the suffering. So let's not judge them. Let us all help them to conquer this infertility.
If you know of any couple who are unable to conceive within 12 months of trying, please encourage them to seek help from medical experts. Let the reach of scientific advances in reproductive health spread to all corners of the country and bring joy to all such couples. This public awareness message aimed at spreading awareness on infertility and its treatment is brought to you by Novelty Health Shine.